tail of the tape for this lightweight. Herb Dean, our referee for this one. 5 times the UFC has tried to put this fight together, and it finally goes down tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, 2 of the most accomplished lightweights in UFC history.
Many people believe this is the toughest match for Khabib Nurmagomedov because of the differences in Tony Ferguson, the length, the elbows, the timing. This is going to be a fantastic fight. I cannot wait for these 2 to get started.
Slips the punch nicely there. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Oh, working the body to great effect. Fast pace here in the early going.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Slips to avoid the right. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Leg kick lands. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
26 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, that shot landed cleanly. Just over 3 minutes to go. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Nurmagomedov.
Fighting from your range.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of it.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
Oh, my goodness.
Right now, they separate. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Ferguson's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Able to check that kick as well. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Leg kick. All right, so a vintage effort thus far. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fight.
Oh, he might get finished here. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, huge left.
Oh!
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Good defensive vision to block that punch.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Nurmagomedov's now dealing with a cheek cut. Throwing that jab, no big left hook coming. It's blocked. 10 seconds to go in the round. Ferguson's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Ferguson's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Oh, landing some big shots, too.
Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. El Cucu, he's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it. Quick jab lands there.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Many of these have landed with power behind them. 93 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson, and landing with 35% accuracy against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. 3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Ferguson's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. Just missed with the left there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Ferguson's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds.
Attack the cut! Attack the cut!
Oh, nice right hand.
20 seconds left to go in round 2. Feints upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon. Oh, guillotine here. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Nice body kick there. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Right on the button.
Good jab there by the champion. That jab is fast. Look at that jab. Oh, nice kick.
He's cut! Give him the elbows!
Nice job by him defensively there. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Good right hand.
Back to his feet.
Real quick leg kick.
All right, so the referee, yes, is going to step in here. He will call on the doctor to look at that nose that is unrecognizable at this stage of the fight.
His nose is broken. I mean, it's turned sideways. The blood's pouring, going down into his mouth. It looks like he's having a very difficult time breathing.
Gotta stop the fight. Yes, and the doctor will do just that. I know the fans don't like it, but you gotta tune out that noise if you are the doctor, the referee, and allow him to fight another day. Well, unrecognizable is one adjective. The doctor had certainly seen enough. Let's get some replays here, DC. Just an accumulation of blows to the nose brought an end to the fight.
I mean, that nose is a mess. And it's
Bruce Buffer has the...
Blood on my face, I got blood on my hands.